really not a fan of Nassau, but it is cloudy here, or overcast, I would say. Weather's pretty cool.
Hello and welcome to day 4 of our cruise on the Fantasy. This is the inaugural cruise to Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point. And today we are stopped in Nassau. So Adam and I are treating this as a sea day. He does plan to go out into Nassau a bit and explore the port. I'm not in the mood, so I'm staying inside. I also felt like I got a little too much sun exposure yesterday, so I decided today to make today an indoors day.
So today is Nassau Day, and I'm gonna go ahead and get off the ship. I have not been to Nassau in a while. Well, actually, I've been in Nassau, but I haven't got off the ship in Nassau in a while because it really didn't appeal to me. So right now, I'm gonna go and just drive down the gateway really quick to say I went off and got off at Nassau and get right back on. The ramp is not that very steep, so I just have to take caution when trying to go down. There you go.
I started the day by having quite a conversation with guest services about Lookout Cay and the accessibility issues that we noticed on the island. I talked to them about the fact that there was no beach wheelchairs, and I noted that I was especially disappointed that they didn't communicate about that. It's one thing to have a supply chain or ordering issue. I mean, that's disappointing in and of itself, but it was completely within the ship's control to communicate to everyone who has a mobility challenge, which they have details on. It's not as though they don't know who's in a wheelchair accessible room or who has indicated through the special needs form that they have mobility challenges. So these are all knowable things, and they chose to not notify people about the lack of wheelchairs, and that's a problem. So I did talk to them about that. I was very respectful about it, and I said, I love Disney as a company, but I feel like they fell short here, and they needed to know about it. And he thanked me for my comments. He asked me if there was any others, and so I told him about some of the things that we experienced on the island, as well as some things that some of our viewers told us. We saw some folks on the island. We made some friends, other wheelchair users, and some of the things that they shared with us as well, including the way the ramps were set up, the lack of beach mats, the just general, prompt challenges with accessibility, the fact that the bathrooms, Adam actually got trapped in one of the bathrooms because the doors are so heavy. And I said, that could be a major safety issue. And I saw his eyes, wide, and he's like, oh no, because that's a liability right there. So these are things that they need to deal with. He thanked me for my comments, and then he went and talked to somebody, and then he chased me down later, and he let me know that for this sailing, because this inaugural sailing goes to Lookout Cay twice, and so what they're going to do is get some beach wheelchairs from Castaway, which we go to tomorrow. So this sailing is Lookout Cay, Nassau, Castaway, back to Lookout Cay, and then a sea day. And so they're going to borrow some beach wheelchairs from Castaway at the end of the day tomorrow and bring them to Lookout Cay. So there will only be a handful, but at least that's something, which I appreciated them doing something, because they advertised that there would be beach wheelchairs. And the fact that so many people on this boat can't access the beach is really unfair. So I appreciated that they were taking care of that. I did give them some other suggestions of things that they could do. The signage is problematic, and he acknowledged as well that he got lost a little bit trying to find things. And so when you're having mobility challenges and you're going in the heat down these long pathways, and then you find that you have to turn around because there's stairs, that's really frustrating and exhausting for someone with a mobility challenge. So he acknowledged those things, said that they're working on them. They have no ETA for when the wheelchairs are going to be available, but they are working on it. So in terms of Adam and I today, we're enjoying the ship. I went to a Disney Parks trivia and joined a team of people I didn't know, and that was fun, and didn't win. Got a little competitive, but that's all right. and we just have been, relaxing. Adam is going to go out on the ship, like I said, and I think we're going to go try to get some character photos today. We're also just, today is a relaxed day, and then I have a bamboo massage booked later this afternoon, which is, I've never done that before, so that's fun. But otherwise, we're just chilling out today.
It's a 3D screen that the animal or the sea animals jump out the screen, which is pretty cool. I got some pictures of that, then turned right back around and came back to the ship. Now I can say I went to Nassau, been to Nassau again, got off the ship, and otherwise it's been years ago since I went to Nassau.
All right, so I just got back from a deep tissue massage, which was very good. I went to Senses Spa, and originally before the ship, I made 2 spa appointments, one for a facial and it's like sort of TBD facial, and one for TBD massage. The way they do it on Disney Cruise Line is that you book a time slot and then and the general category of thing you want, and then when you get on board you get more specific, like you can say I want a 50-minute massage or I want a 75-minute massage, and then you say specifically what you want. So I made 2 appointments, and then they had an embarkation day special where the 2 things that I wanted, if I added $20 I would get a 3rd thing, so I figured why not. So I have 3 things, so I booked 3 things. This massage, which I was going to get a bamboo massage, but she talked me out of it, which was probably a good thing. A seaweed something or other, and then a facial. The other 2 I have later days. So I don't do a ton of spa treatments, but I'm trying to learn about self-care and figure out ways that help me de-stress. And so figured this was worth a shot. The spa is very nice on Disney cruise ships, and it's run by the same company that runs the ones on Royal Caribbean. I'm sure they run them on other cruise lines as well, but they're very nice, and the facilities are great. And when I got there, they gave me a robe at first that didn't fit, big girl problems, and then I said no, and they went in the back and they brought me one of their more plush, ones that they use for concierge and stuff, and that one did fit, and it was so yummy. So got myself an upgraded robe, and then we went into the massage place, and it was very relaxing. Because I don't get massages all the time, she suggested that I don't do the bamboo one, but I told her I wanted something more than just a Swedish massage because I've gotten those before and it didn't feel like it did anything. So apparently deep tissue was in the middle of that. So I got that. And it was nice. It was, I feel relaxed, and she worked on my back a little bit. My back actually does feel a little bit sore. So, but it's probably a good thing. She's probably working some things out. I definitely had a lot of sore tension spots. So this is probably something I should do more often, but I enjoyed it. It was nice. And now we're going to go get ready for dinner. So this is my outfit of the day. I got pirate ears, a Disney pirate shirt, a pirate skirt that I got off of Etsy, and then I took the Mickey band that they gave us and I put it on my wrist to cover my magic band. So, ta-da! So on Disney cruise ship, they have a pirate night where people dress up. People get very dressed up. I'm just doing sort of nods. I'm not but I love the people who do. That's awesome. I just don't have that many clothes. So we are doing touches of, and they give you these really cute bandanas. And so we have the bandana, and so I'll tie it on Adam's head. And we're gonna go to dinner, and it should be a lot of fun. And fireworks at sea is just awesome. So excited for that.
Alrighty, we have spent the day here at Nassau. It is 6:06 p.m. and we haven't cast off yet. I do not see any pier runners. I'm up here in Cabanas. Right now it's closed, but I found a spot near the window where I can go look out the window. Actually, I stand corrected. We are starting to move now. As you see, we're pulling away from the dock. Today was a very cloudy, overcast day here in Nassau. Compared to yesterday, the weather is much, much better. Ahoy, mateys!
So it's pirate night, and we just got back from dinner.
I had the samosas, the vegetable samosas, which was pretty spiced, pretty good. I've also had the chilled mango soup. It tasted like a smoothie, like a warm, smooth smoothie. Okay. Also had the pasta, which is I forgot the exact name.
So we both got the pasta. For my appetizer, I got Angelica's lime marinated shrimp, which has like white corn and sweet potato and onion. It was really good. Then for dinner, I had Jack's Treasure of the Seas, which has grilled shrimp, scallops, and spinach and pasta and tomato sauce and all that.
And that stuff,
So mine was modified to be gluten free. His was regular, and then you also got the.
I also got the grouper.
Yes, the cilantro marinated Caribbean grouper fillet.
That was good. I like that a little bit better than the pasta. So, because they again with Disney you can order, or most cruise lines you can order multiple things to try different things out. And I decided I'm gonna try the grouper and see how it was. It was pretty good.
Yes. Now the pirate night menu is the same across the ship, no matter where you go. So we were in Royal Court because it was night 4, and that's where we were on night 1, so they repeat.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter. Everybody has the same menu. The pirate night menu is a little bit controversial. A lot of people say they don't like this menu. I actually liked it.
Yeah.
But I think it also may have to do with like your server, and because the food quality, the food tastes better to me this time around than it did the last time we were on the Fantasy. And I think it's because my server's doing a really good job of communicating my needs and making sure that I get something good. And so what he does is he's like, just pick whatever you want on the menu, and then they will make a version as close as they can to that thing. And so far it's pretty good. So, that I think has made a difference. And, I think the Pirate Night menu does have a bit of a Caribbean flair-ish. Not exactly. It's like whitewashed Caribbean. And then there's some Indian thrown in there. So, yeah, I don't know why people don't like it, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But it is, fair warning, it's a little bit controversial. Some people just don't like this menu. A lot of people choose this as their Palo night, people who've been on the, sailing this for a long time. But we enjoyed it. So. Yeah. And do you want to talk about what Pirate Night is?
Oh, okay. Pirate Night is a tradition on Disney cruise ships. And so essentially, on a specific night of your cruise, you dress up as a pirate. Or as a lass or a winch or whatever. I don't know. You dress up as pirates. And so people really go all out.
Wait, are you saying women can't be pirates? Is that why you were adding in the lass and the wench?
Yes.
Women can be pirates.
Yes, you're right. You're right. They could be pirates too.
# women can be pirates. Put it in the comments.
So everybody really dresses up. They have people who really like their entire outfit is like, I'm talking, they packed an extra suitcase just for their outfits. And it's pretty good. It's a fun night. Mm-hmm.
The cast dress up as well as so Mickey and his friends also wear pirate gear, which is awesome. We were gonna go get pictures, but I ran out of energy to do that after my massage. I was like, oh, it's relaxing. I'm just gonna relax before dinner, so I did not go get pictures.
Yeah.
But Mickey and Minnie and friends do dress up as pirates.
Yep.
And there's a show after dinner, and you have Captain Jack Sparrow, Captain Hook, and Mr. Smee.
Yes.
You have Mickey as a pirate. You have, so it's a great little show.
It's a great little show.
And then they cap it off with fireworks. The pirate show is at 10:15, and so we are going to go get our spot. We like to watch it from the deck above. So like if you want to see the show, you want to be on the pool deck,
which is deck 10.
It's 11 on the ship. Yeah. So 11. But this is true regardless of what ship you're on, right? If you want to see the show, go to the deck where the stage is, and they will have dedicated seating for wheelchairs. Also, they'll have like a little reserved space. So we've done that, but we don't really care to see the show this time. We're a little tired, so we're gonna go to deck 12, starboard side, which is usually where the best fireworks viewing is.
Yes, it is. So go to deck 12, starboard side, and they have it blocked off at a certain area So you may want to get there, like Brooke said, a little bit early. We're going to get there early and go up there and then, watch the fireworks. Because you hear the show going on, then eventually the show will stop. And we'll see, we'll see.
And then just a note for wheelchair users. On some ships, I don't remember having this issue on the Fantasy. We did have this issue on the Magic, so, it could just be where we were. But sometimes they shut down the elevators on certain spots when the fireworks are going on, and then like for a half an hour after it I don't know what they're doing. It's for some safety reason. And so you could end up like having to go through kind of weird spots in order to get back down. So just know that it may take a little bit time to get back to your room, so just plan accordingly. But otherwise, it's pretty simple. It's just that you might have to pause a bit, let people go before you're able to go, kind of like exiting an airplane, that kind of thing. So, but we're gonna go see the fireworks, and so thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video.